and all those things. And yeah, next week is going to be like the whole costing time users of different things, like for
Not
example,
like
so
if the funding for of
water
not enough
pumps,
to
all
fund
these
that
like
irrigation
irrigation
system,
systems, like
we
the whole
decided that
tubing and all those things.
whatever we
And yeah, next week it's going to be like the whole costing time. And if it's not like if the funding for Gitcoin grants is not enough to fund that irrigation system, we decided that whatever we receive, we will just get some trees planted in the area that we already have like locked for starting our impact and our very starting module. And yeah, we're very excited. And yeah, this is how is it growing. Maybe I can show you the project if you want.
You, sir, are growing relentlessly. Come for the donation, stay for the community, fly with Grow Nation. You can't make this shit up. You are growing. We love to see that.
I
One of
agree.
the, yeah, one of the, I think a couple of you have mentioned it, and it keeps coming up. I think that one of the really, really, really awesome things and value addition things to this Gitcoin rounds is this spaces and the fact that we we've created, shout out to the Grow Nation, right? We've created this space where project champions, project founders, anyone can come up and come and share what they are working on or what they envision is so like awesome. And I'm saying this because, shilling is something that a lot of people building impact don't like to do. A lot of people would like rather just keep quiet and just build an impact society. But we are in a space where there is like an entire section that is like doing degenerate stuff and not good things, and they are making more noise, right? And so having this space where people are coming on, building the talent and the skill to be able to appropriately share the impacts that they are doing, I think it's one of the most exceptional things that is happening with this grant season. And it's so lovely when you think about it. Jimmy, did you want to say something?
By the way,
Hey, brother,
Jimmy,
sorry, I muted there by accident. Go ahead. Grow ahead.
two things. First thing, how was it? How do you feel? How old are you today? And yeah, just share a little bit if you want a little bit of your party about it yesterday. And second thing, do you want me to just take over now the Let's Grow account so you can? I imagine that you really, really want to rest. So I'm available from now on. So if it's okay, we can do it.
Someone make Aloysius a co-host. And I'm making reference from the John Wick movie. Say somebody give this man a gun. Give him the co-host. Let him grow. Yo, Eagly, what's up?
Oh, I see Jimmy up here posting about getting ready to donate. I see he's already pretty high in the leaderboard too. Jesus, how are we gonna keep up with this guy?
Looking at the Grow Nation leaderboard of most donors, we have several competitions on that leaderboard. Umar's one. Yeah, most
He's
giving.
just pulling
Yeah,
from
I
that
do
$30
want to.
bank account, bro, rolling it out with the Grow
There's
Nation,
several
just
rounds.
crushing.
Yeah, like okay. So from Jimmy's current post, all I'm seeing is him breaking his back, planting a lot of trees. Am I missing anything else?
No, that's what he do. Straight backbreaker, crushing the mangrove planting consistent. You know what I
I'll be
mean?
back in 1 minute, okay? Just for you to know.
Cool.
You know what, Jimmy? I got a question for you. I know you're tired, but
Yes, sir.
bro, you know when you were doing like the going like time after time after time for the world record thing? What's can you give me a blister count on that? Like hands, feet? I know, bro, I know getting out there, not only when it's raining, but when it's shining in the mud, bro. I know that you put in that work, and I know there was some pain involved in that. But I just want to know, like, what is this? Since you're doing all these things and you're actually going out and doing them, like that's the important part. You guys, we actually go out and do all the things that we talk about. It's not we don't just talk, we do. But Jimmy clearly has to have some kind of blister care system for all the things that he does, because man, I've watched that dude pump it out for months on end, plane flights, planting. I mean, it's just hectic to watch him go, and I'm proud of you, bro. But that is like a legit question. Like, what is that like, when you do that consistent? What is that like on your body?
All right, so they were a little bit different. So the first time I did the tree planting record, you're right, and I was getting blisters in these boots, and so I ended up just taking off the boots. So I was barefoot for most of it. That was problematic because there are like corals on the ground, or like rocks. Anyway, yeah, so my feet were pretty cut up by the end of it, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, it wasn't like a deep cut. It's just like a bunch of little cuts. And then the second time was a bit different. Fortunately, the second time was sponsored by Kyoto Protocol. He actually Frank, who came and also touched tree with us, planted some together. He left a pair of Birkenstocks, which I was able to use. So the Birkenstocks, this is the alpha for you, the mangrove planting alpha. Birkenstocks are much better, in my view, than boots. They're the kind of perfect shoe for planting in some slightly muddy areas. Not too muddy like the Birkenstocks, but anyway, so yeah. The second time though, like my hand had a blister. From I guess the way that the propagules were rubbing against my hand as I was pushing them into the ground.
So Birkenstocks is the go for mangrove planting. That's the go. 100%. That's the alpha. If you're gonna be out there planting mangroves, you're gonna need some Birkenstocks.
It might depend how deep the mud is, right? You might have like super
You might lose a
deep
mate.
mud, and then it's like, yeah, then it's not recommended. But if it's like a little bit muddy or like by the beach, then like, yeah, absolutely. Birkenstocks.
Maybe not for the knee deep mud, eh?
Exactly. My bad. Exactly. Yeah, you don't want to be knee deep. But
Smashing that mute button, bro. Smashing it. Just straight out.
oh man, I swear this thing might have its own.
Yo, what's
I'm
going
sure
on? Why the live was mute?
the live is mute.
Everyone was mute? What, like 1 second ago? I used to
Yeah,
you mute everyone.
I was talking into a muted mic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
But
Wasabi
what's up?
behind
Yeah, how you
Let's
doing, man?
Grow. Nice.
Here's what's
GM's
happening.
Entropic. How
Jimmy's
you
put in
doing?
so much that he's fallen asleep on the keyboard, hitting the mute constant. That's what's really going on.
No, I'm just listening to music and working. But I'm here.
How's your Wi-Fi doing, Wasabi? Could you solve it?
No, my Wi-Fi is okay. It was the other iPhone. It was overheating. But yeah, my Wi-Fi is great.
Good. Good to know. Good to know. So
Also
yes,
broadcasting your grant out on the video. The video is working on the channels. Shout out to our channel partners, Bankless DAO, Refi DAO, so broadcasting on Solarpunk DAO, TreeGen DAO, a bunch of personal LinkedIn pages, and the Let's Grow Twitch, and yeah, I think we're going to be adding more as in week 2 as well, and start of next week, adding more and more channels. So we are growing, baby. We are growing.
Yo, Jimmy, I was wondering, what is the setup for a handle to stream or to be added to the streaming partners?
Say again. Oh, well, it depends.
Like,
In some media streams, this RTML URL kind of exact name is it, but yeah, you need a URL and a stream key a lot of the time. But on some of the socials in the software called Streamlabs, you can simply sign in. Once you sign in, it connects to the account. So that's a decent option. That approach, but I don't think that you can. Yeah, you can only do that for one account. So if you want to add multiple accounts, then you just have to add in the different stream keys.
all right, sounds good. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but if you wanted to be one of the channel partners, we can try to add it on. For some computers can't handle, because I think like the more we add, the more it's of a bandwidth kind of thing for your computer. Will need to be able to process, maybe like have enough RAM or something. And so yes, some computers free. But yeah, let's try to add. Let's test that. Let's test the limit and just add as many accounts as possible, and just broadcast everywhere. Let's go. Let's grow.
Let's grow. Absolutely. I gotta go sleep. For
You
like
mean
3 hours.
I gotta grow sleep? Gotcha.
Yo, the grow police got me twice today. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. By the way, Jimmy, yesterday we were there was this idea that I was sharing that we should create a grocery, a dictionary for the Grow Nation. So we have all of the words in there, and then folks can be adding words and all of that into the dictionary. And over time, maybe probably by the next by GG20, would have created our own language as a nation and as a people. What do y'all think?
You want to make a whole language for the Grow Nation? The nation.
The language is already done.
Yeah, pretty much anything that ends with O, you need to have add grow into it, and anything else.
Yesterday you said one really. You said no, I think it was the songs you were singing. What was the this is the Tregens of the night. Oh, night. That was so genius.
Oh my god, I remember that. That was so funny. I was having a lot of fun with that.
Actually,
space.
Actually, you know what I'm thinking now? I'm doing the animation of the thank you post for the Tregens, but how about putting music? Like, this is the Tregens with the like the caps in the bottom saying like, this is the Tregens of the. That's super cool. Let's do that. That's super easy and super fantastic. I think it's gonna be a hit.
Love it. Let's grow, man. Absolutely. Okay.
Put
Yeah,
me
we're gonna have a
on.
jam session about animation. You rotating?
Yeah, I'm
Station?
gonna rotate. Yeah. But before I go, whoever is dropping the music, put me in the feature. I got some bars. No, some bars.
Oh snap!
I'm
Let's
gonna be
go.
dropping it. Yeah, on the Grow single very soon. It's gonna be fire.
Ooh, shoot, shoot them out.
Hot bars coming out, bro. Bars.
Bars on bars. The
Spitting
Grow Nation is here.
bars, mate.
How about a jam session of bars? You shoot the bars, I do the beatboxing. Deal?
Let's grow. Let's
Hectic.
grow.
Get it done. Get it done.
Okay. Okay, 1, 2,
Let's
3.
grow. Let's grow. Let's grow. Okay, listen. Okay, listen. Bro, I'm going to bed. Okay, listen. Grow Nation in the building. Mic check. Check. Mic check. Mic check. Okay, listen. Okay, listen. Okay, my bars are done.
Okay, sorry. But you're taking a lot, man.
My bars are done, bro. I'm out of bars.
Okay.
That's all the bars. He's out. Dispensed, bro. That's all I got. It's all
Okay.
good.
That was good.
Strong
That was good.
We are going to revisit this tomorrow, man. This was like too much freestyling. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna leave y'all and I'm gonna get some rest. Do I need a co-host before I leave, or I'm good to leave?
Yeah, Public Goods is up there with the co-host, so you should be good, mate.
I'm actually double grow hosting, so I'm the same as Public Good.
You're taking it to the next level.
Well.
I mean, if I could leave the phone on and still co-host and then go to bed, if that's okay. In case there is no.
You can co-host me. Co-host me right now.
Okay, cool.
Eagley, pulling up, bro. Get it done.
Come avenge me, bro. I couldn't drop the bars. Come avenge me.
Let's grow. I can't rap. Are you telling me I gotta rap?
I do
We're
the
dropping
beatbox
bars
and these
tonight.
guys rap. Maybe some bars to say goodbye. That would be good. Are you ready? Okay, 1, 2. But Montella, you gotta speak, bro. I can't do this.
God. He's out of gas, mate. Out of the gas, bro. Credit.
This is too much fun. It's too much fun. I feel like this session is too much fun. We need to get more people into this session, man. People are not experiencing this energy. Yo. All right. Wasabi, can you make Igli co-host before I leave? Wasabi, are you there?
Wasabi. Let's hold on. Darling Wasabi. Wasabi,
Whoa.
we are calling you. Hello.
Can you move Public Goods to the audience?
Paging Wasabi.
Is that sound an effect?
No.
Or is it
Yeah, that
literally
was
somebody?
No, that was an effect.
Wow. No way.
I'm sorry
Whoa.
about that. Yeah, these are all effects, guys. It's in the book.
Wow, that's fire.
Jimmy, I'm
Hilarious.
going to bed, man. That sound nearly gave me nightmares. I'm going to bed. That was a scary one.
I didn't plan on that. I didn't think it would actually come out as it did. I'm sorry, I scared you, bro. Yeah. So, but guys, I can put custom sounds. If you send me a sound, I can play that on the Roadcaster.
Bro, I
Okay,
need
let's.
that. I need like the Ninja Sword anime pull. Every time I come up, I want the Ninja Sword anime pull, straight out. So it's like, shing.
Wait. So we are we now getting custom introduction musics for the hosting? So every each host that comes out has the theme song. You know.
So for the record, he never had agreed to that, but it's a request and it's out there. Now it's permanent. That's what happens.
You know, also for if somebody wants to throw some bars, the voice modifier is also really really cool. So yeah, just to give an idea.
Yeah, that's actually interesting. I think there is this I haven't tried that feature yet. There's this voice changer feature. Um I'm not sure anyone has tried it on the spaces yet. Let's see.
But with bars, you have to do it with bars.
Not today, bro. I'm half asleep.
Okay.
I'm half asleep right now.
Not in my house.
Not in my space.
Okay, so how does it sound? Oh shish.
Oh,
Hey Jimmy,
but we need.
when you got, I remember when you got that
Uh-huh.
Roadcaster, like, so that has like all the different, so you can like load it up, right, Savvy, and change it all consistent.
Save. Since when
So
you're a
how
pirate?
many does it store? Like how many sounds will it store?
Um, I think one per button. I
Okay.
believe it's 8. I'm actually
Hello.
not at the Roadcaster right now, but yeah, it was 8 buttons. For pre-saved like sound bites, you could say. But
Right.
of course, you could play anything through it. Like if you were to find a soundboard on the internet, there's feedback.
We got some feedback.
Mute your mic, bro. You're damaging your ears. Oh no, that was. Thank you for muting it, Mantala. We need to get a hold of Wasabi. Wasabi, are you here, bro? You need to rotate the hosts. Rotation.
I told you I'm half asleep right now, friends. I'm sorry.
It's okay, bro. It's okay. I'll get a hold of Wasabi. You can bounce if you need to. It's or just leave it open. Hold on one sec.
All right, all right. So while everything's quiet, let's circle back. Here's what's happening. We're doing Gitcoin Radio. We're in the big round. Climate funding. Hectic. Everybody's pumping in. There's 100 plus projects in the climate round, and it looks savvy. It is crushing. Everyone's different. Everybody's got a different lane. But again, we all work together. So that's what's going on here today, man. And the reality of it is, man, I couldn't be more grateful to be involved in Gitcoin, to know all these folks, and to really be pushing forward with what's happening in the world. But for everybody that doesn't know, I'm from Australia. Well, that's where I live at now. Originally, I'm from the U.S. And there's been a lot of big changes going on to push not just only our project, but a lot of these projects and a lot of these people to really get the people that need to be in the places to make the changes there. And that goes all the way from Jimmy's equipment to me just being able to actually have enough time to make appointments and everything else. But the truth is the ability for us to use a platform like Gitcoin to showcase everything that we're doing and allow people to choose their own way. You know, it's a choose your own adventure system at Gitcoin. So I really dig that. But you know, I think overall the funding really is not the primary drive. For me, for my team, the primary drive is that connection, because we know when we make connections, we make differences. And any connection that you can make gives you an opportunity to benefit someone else, to show them love, to share, and to grow together. And, you know, the way the world's going and the future of all of this, really, that connection is absolutely necessary. Because, you know, as all these different systems start to sort of fall apart and crumble, and, you know, they're old, right? And they break down. And so throughout the last 2.5 years, all of us have been able to get engaged with completely different systems, new blockchains, new tokenage, you know, and really new sort of marketing communication strategies. And Gitcoin is just one of those. But as we move, you know, man, I just want to say thanks to everyone that's on here, and really appreciate not only the friendships, but the camaraderie that comes with really changing the way the world works. You know, it's outstanding. And it's been, you know, quite a long road already for me, but I know I've got a whole lot further to go, and I know everyone else here does too. But it's just amazing to have people next to you that understand that understand what it does take, and, you know, appreciate the struggle, I guess, because it's not necessarily a struggle. I would say it's more of an opportunity, from my opinion. But it's definitely not easy to push down this road. So every one of you guys that's here, and every project that's in Gitcoin, I appreciate it, because that's what it takes to change things. You got to get out there, you got to get it done, and you got to put in the work. So that's what this platform's about. That's what we've been up to. Go get them, folks. Make those donations. Grow nations. Make the grow nations.
Let's grow. Where's Jimmy at? He's floating between two accounts.
Let's grow the hill. Your words are incredible. Thank you for being so nice to the community. I don't know you so much. I will dig. Maybe I arrive a little bit late, but yeah, maybe for the next spaces we can. Yeah, I can get to know more about your project. I will definitely read your grant, and yeah, thanks for being super cool. And by the way, I have a cycle turtle. I won it by touching tree. I got
No
airdrop.
way.
Yes, sir. I got one, and I'm very
Hectic,
proud of it.
bro.
You know what's funny?
Did you
The
update
one
it? Is yours like the new art? Did you update it? Refresh it if you haven't, because all the
Oh, I
new
have
art's,
to refresh it. Damn.
bro. Yeah.
That's okay. Okay, that's cool. You know what happened? That is something really interesting. When I received it, I immediately got one offer of buying. And then I
Oh
canceled
yeah.
because I want to keep my cycle turtle. And then I get another offer of buying. And he was like, whoa,
Yeah.
everybody wants cycle turtles. So crazy.
We go through these crazy periods. It's interesting, because, you know, a lot of NFT projects and stuff, they'll go like spike, right, like way up, and then they go way down, and they just kind of stick at the bottom. But in ours, what I found was amazing is that, like, after almost like 8 or 9 months or something like that, we had a huge spike, right? And, you know, the Cyclo Turtles has been around for like 2 years, right? So it's very interesting to me to watch that flow, you know, to see like the activity level go up and down, the floor go up and down. And, you know, like, I'm not a money focused person, and the value of them is not really really the actual, you know, the value of having a cycloturtle is community. The value is being in the tank. The value is making a difference in the world, right? And to be able to showcase that, because every cycloturtle, right, you get your own, like, everyone that has a cycloturtle, you go in the first tank, like the very first tank that we put out, you're going in, and that's a fact. But it's crazy to me to watch it like go up and down and up and down, and it'll go through like these periods where everyone's like buy buy buy, and then it's sell sell sell, right? Because they're like, oh well, either they don't get in the Discord, or they don't follow us on Twitter, and then they don't know what's happening. So, you know, it's just insane to like watch it go. And especially so when we sent out, we a while ago, this was quite a while ago, but we sent out care packages to everyone that had a Psycho Turtle. And man, like, the spike was hectic, because like everyone wanted this merch, you know, everyone wanted their not essential merch, you know. And then like straight after that, it's like everyone's like dumping them, you know, it was crazy. But then it was like because the merch was hectic, right? It was like really high quality stuff, and so it's funny to like watch how people's minds work, like the psychology behind like NFT purchases and market function in the lows and the highs. But yeah, man, that's hectic that you have one. So yeah, make sure you refresh it because like the old art, real talk, not a fan. New art, hectic, 100%.
Yes, I totally agree, and I love the art, by the way. I wonder what's the reason behind, what's the reason behind all these like ups and downs? Have you like try to monitor any, like maybe
Yeah.
what's happening? Like, tell us about it.
So it's funny because like so here's what really happens. Like so people are very I'm not like going to talk trash about people, but the reality is that globally the attention span is very short, right? That's the majority of people in the world have a very short attention span. And so in at the time when we launched, the primary function of the web3 space and NFTs was monetary gain, right? And so all these people, like, because we had, I mean, dude, we did all kinds of things. We had the Times Square billboard, like, we did tons of stuff, right? And so all these people, like, mad hype, FOMO in, you know what I mean? And then they realize, like, oh, I'm not gonna make like $7,000 on my $50 purchase or whatever, and they sell them all. And then people figure back out that we're actually doing something, that we're actually beginning to like apply all these steps, and then they buy back in, and then we send out packages, more people buy in. So it's like every step of the way, there's like something that sparks individual interests, and it really is more about creating like if for anyone that's building a project, right, it's about viability, right? It's about consistency. So we've been consistent for 2 years, but not everyone's been paying attention for 2 years, right? Not half the people have never even checked out our website, right? So they really don't know what's going on. And so what I've learned is that the reality of that is holding that attention, which is a very difficult thing to do. But because we've been consistent and because we keep building, because we're not even done. Like I mean, I'm telling you that we're just kicking open the door as to like what we're doing in the world. So really being able to sort of hold that attention is like a direct sort of reflection of how things go up and down. And so every time we have an event, every time we send packages, every time we do something hectic, like even when we went to Indonesia, there's like a spike. So it's crazy. And especially when we redid the art, there was like huge spike. That was crazy. But it's reflective of individual interests and the time that attention can be retained. That's what I've learned about the market as far as NFTs go, and floor price and all of that. So I've learned to not really like look at that as like a valuation proposition, because the reality of it is, the goal is not really to make the money out of that. The goal is really to allow people that do want a spot in the tank, that do want to grow coral, that do want to regenerate these reefs, to allow them the capability that since they have a cycloturtle, right? Well, okay, now everything is free, right? So, like basically, our original community for everything that we develop at Not Essential, they're in. They get a free spot in every single development that we make. So whether it's Coral Connect, and I mean, I'm not gonna like blow it up here because I'm not gonna spill the beans, but there is a lot more going on behind the scenes for us than what we put out in the world. Because until it's on the ground working, or in a grant round, or we have a viable, product to showcase, we don't talk about it. We talk about what we do when we do only. So a lot of people can't really see the long term projection, the long term vision. So I think that's really what reflects that sort of, um, roller coaster type outcome, right?
Wow, that's super interesting. So I don't want to even imagine if you like you're saying that most of the things are not even showed of the backstage of what you guys are doing. So if you put more like focus on communicating all these things that you're doing, maybe it will double up, like the traffic, and people will start like
Oh,
going crazy with the cycle turtles. Correct?
100%, 100%. Like I'm telling
That's
you,
so
like
crazy.
so like when we put this out in Indonesia, all right? No, just market lesson, folks. Here's how it works. Indonesia is the largest communication market, right? It is they use TikTok and Instagram the most, right? So dropping functionality into markets of this nature, right? The second that we do that, there's national television coverage from the government. I mean, because we make partnerships with governments, right? And individuals and all kinds of stuff. But overall, by doing things like this, right, when we drop it into the market, in that specific market, and there's tangible function there, it explodes. And people really aren't ready for this. They don't, a lot of people in a lot of projects don't have this kind of court vision that is necessary to understand and evaluate progression. So when people are like, "Oh, the floor is trash," and I'm like, "Well, you just have no clue what's actually going on. Like that's the reality of it." So our floor is unreflective of what we're actually doing. But when we do do something and show everyone, it just like skyrockets, right? And it's just crazy to watch it happen because it really is all about that connectivity. So, as we move along and our partnerships, we access the partnerships that we've already built and put these things in place. We know for a fact that our market growth is going to be exponential, and it's all part of the plan. It's we've known this and sort of been working consistently behind the scenes to build things in this way. So it's almost like a surprise, right? So it's like if you hold, right, and because I look, if you want to be in, be in. I don't care if you hold or sell. It doesn't matter to me, right? It's not about me. But the thing is when we do it this way, it's like a massive surprise to holders, right? And they're like, "Holy cow! Like, look what they've just done," or look, And so we like surprises, and that's why we don't spill the beans. That's why I'm not going to tell you like the 12 other things that I'm actually like working on behind the scenes to get done and make it happen, down the road. But the thing is being able to not only like keep it close, but then when you do put it out just to make it banger, like that's it's clutch. And a lot of people don't operate that way. They really produce like a sense of they really shoot to create the FOMO. And I don't do that because it's not worth my time. My time is spent building a consistent platform, a consistent function for every single person that's ever entered our project or chooses to enter our project. We want to make sure that we not only have consistency, but we have stability, and that what we build is really truthfully accessible to everyone. So it takes that sort of you know close, sort of in the cuff operational status to be able to deliver consistently. Because if you put it out there before you're done and there's an error, well, you're really just shooting yourself in the foot, because then everyone, you know how it is, everyone's going to come at you and be like, this and that and this and that. And it's like, well, yeah, the whole thing's a learning process. And so if you put things out before the process or that section is complete, you're just really opening the door for mad failure. And yeah, we don't. That's why we don't do that. So when we've got it working, when we've got it running, we just bang it out, and then everyone sees it, and it creates crazy spikes, and that's just how it goes. But as we go along and as we develop more things, the platforms and the partnerships that we have allow us to be capable of doing much, much more than just reef restoration. And no one really sees that yet. But I can promise you that it is in the works, and that there are already being like many deals being made for, a year down the road, 2 years down the road, 10 years down the road. What that looks like, what Not Essential really does, right, as a whole, is we connect people, we connect things, we connect the not only the individual interests, but the impact. And so I guess as you look, sort of way down the road, the way we do that and the skills that we have to put into that, to really build an actual future that's better than what's going on now, well, that's just something that we've chosen to do. It's something that we're very good at. But more importantly, from all of our views, from like everyone on the team, it must be done. Everybody in the whole world needs connection. When we went through COVID and everything like that, that's what was removed. And that's why Twitter blew up. That's why the NFT space blew up. That's why Web3 blew up, right? It's because of the connection. So understanding that and using that and applying that to make a larger impact overall is really going to make a massive difference, moving forward in the world 5, 10, 15 years from now. Because like I said, it's not about me or my opinion. It's about what we can build for everyone else and what we can provide. So that's why we don't put it out there, and we just keep going as hard as we can.
Yes, I totally agree with what you're saying. I think it's also like it speaks really good about your project that you're not even thinking about what happened with the funds, or or money oriented. Like you're just focusing on creating it, making vision, and just trying to make this as impactful as possible, the project, and that is speaking by itself. And sometimes people just approach to a project just by the art. They sometimes don't even care what's happening in the backstage, and when they realize or they find out that even like this project is cool in the surface, let's say, and then they dig a little bit and they find out that you're creating impact and you're making positive change in the world, wow, it's just a win. Correct. And I had a question for you, like what's the how you why you decided to make an NFT project, how many NFTs Cyclo Turtles have, what are you guys doing with the funds, what's like the what how many Cyclo Turtles are like, are there thousands, are there a limited collection, are they always evolving new collections every time, or is it only one collection? Can you explain a little bit more about the NFT project itself?
Yeah. So, I mean, originally this was like a test. The truth is this was a test project. We wanted to know if people would get together to do the right things for the right reasons, and if we could create a communal impact that would actually change the way things work. And it turns out that you can. And so when we figured out that we could, and the evidence was there, like through the collection, and there's 2,222 Cyclo Turtles, right? That's the end of the Cyclo Turtle collection. Now, the fact is that we with so with all these Cyclo Turtles and all this stuff, we have yet to release, which we still have like in the back, right? In the bag, we still have one of ones. Now, people have these one of ones and they don't even know it. So there's a lot to come, you know what I mean? But I'll tell you what it is. It's about being an iceberg, right? In the NFT space and in Web3, you got to be an iceberg. You can let people see the top. Maybe it's shiny, they can pick out a little bit. But when they start doing the deep dive and when they hang long enough, they realize like, wow, like this is hectic and there is so much going on here. Like, how do I get involved in this? And we've got people all over the world, right? But seriously, like there's so much more to come from us. It really is not just this PFP, right? It's about communal development. It is about making direct impact in creating the Cyclo Turtles project specifically was to create a pool of investors that have a specific interest in ocean conservation, allowing them direct connection. So, like, literally, they become part of the reefs that we are regrowing permanently. That's a legacy object. If you have kids, dude, you can just give it off to your kid, when you're old, whatever. But the fact is that all of these things are literally
changing the world one little coral at a time. And man, I don't know. I think when you step back and you look at it, like, yeah, we changed the art. Rice is fire, by the way. Metamamba, at Metamamba on Twitter, if you want to look that up. But anyways, Rice is a good dude. He's a hectic artist, and we're good friends. But the thing is that no one even sees, like I said, we haven't even put out the one of ones yet. But people have them in their wallets, right? So there are more changes to come for Cycloturtles. And all along the way, it really is just about creating that connective response, developing community, loving the people that come in, and being able to support them. What's their ideas? What's their input? How do they want to play a role? Because honestly, we always, for this entire time, have always allowed onboarding, like, to the team directly from the community. And it's not necessarily about your skills. It's about the drive, because there's always a place for everyone. We're a family, and we move together. And like I said, I mean, I moved continents with my family to be able to really make this work for everyone. So yeah, I don't know. It's just nuts, And in our grant on Gitcoin is Coral Connect, right? Which is like the last piece to linking all of these things together. So we work on multiple levels with different types of tech and governments, and completely different skill sets, from marketing, social media, engineering. I mean, all the way down to divers and in marine biologists, right? And so part of Coral Connect is research aggregation. So there's so many things going on here that it really is difficult to, like,
You
put in
mean
a jar.
growing on?
Yeah, that's it. There's so many things going on here that it's hard to put in a jar. But suffice to say that, like, when it's time, I promise you that we'll roll it out hard every time. And that's what our team has done. From every event that we've gone to, everything that we've decided to put out, every single thing that we have, invested in and put our hearts into, it works. And it works because we're adaptable, because we care, and literally we just do all this stuff because we can, because we know it's better. I mean, that's the reality of not essential. That's the reality of owning a Cycloturtle. Like, you're part of something much bigger than you even understand at this point. That's just the facts. So it's pretty good. I like it that way.
Yes, wow. And you said something super valuable. It's about the drive. It's doesn't matter, anything matters, but if you have the right drive, if you're passionate and you're excited about it. So congratulations. It sounds like you're having fun. It sounds like it's going great, and that's the most important part, right? Because we gotta also be having fun of from what we're doing. And how fun is to try to make this world a better place. That's super fun. There's so much technology, so many information, so many people that are super like have a lot of knowledge, so many potential partnerships, and so many good vibes. Like this space, the refi scene, at least what I've seen, is so positive. Like people are so collaborative, like super up to helping each other, and that's the beauty of this community. To be honest, it's super cool. And yeah, I'm glad a person like you, Hill, I would say, I will call you Hill. It's You have those characteristics from what I'm listening, and that's beautiful, my friend. That's really beautiful. And I want to say something else, but I just wanted to ask. Oh, yeah. How much time Cycle Turtles have been like as a project? Like for how long you've been working on this project?
So Cycloturtles is about 2 years. Not Essential is about 3 years, and man, maybe it's like 2.5 years for Cycloturtles now. I don't really, boy, Liz, do you? I don't know. It's been a long time. That's the facts, and a lot of ups and downs, a lot of hard work, a lot of really crazy lessons learned. Right. Um, but really, truthfully, like, you're right. It's about the why.
right? And that's really the reason that we created the project, was to find out everyone else's why and find the people that have the ones that align, right? I mean, that's how I met Jimmy. That's how I've met everyone in this space. It's because we have alignment of intention, right? And because we have that capability, or that why inside, well, then we can start working and forming interoperability. Then we can build together, because really, truthfully, like I said, every project is going down a different lane. But the fact is as we drive all those down, we make a super highway for everyone else to jump on board and be part of the amazing change that's happening in the world. Because look around you, you know what I mean? Like, this change is going down, consistent, every day. Things change so quickly. But, it's really about optimizing the capabilities of interoperability, skill. It's sort of like skill mining, or evaluation of skill set alignment to produce the best outcomes. And we've been able to do that. I mean, literally every event, it's every day for me. My life is like that. I meet people and do things, and they all sort of fit in a very specific, like, niche place to make everything work together better. And it truly has been mind-blowing. I'm not going to tell you it's been easy, but it really is just astounding to me to even be able to be involved in any of this, truthfully. Because originally, for our project, the truth is originally I was just a holder originally. And I was saying a little bit ago that that's why I called Kane, and we got together and we put it together, and we knew what we had to do, and we moved on it. And that's why we're here today, because it just, taking advantage of the interoperability of people. Get it,
I
Jimmy.
love it, brother. Hey, it's 3 a.m. here. I'm gonna crash. But I love hearing your passion in these spaces, man. I look forward to hopefully seeing a lot more. Pardon me. A lot more of you in these spaces. Lucius, if Centropic, are you able to control the video stream in case of anything?
Video streaming is still not in my power yet, because I have another big problem now, which is my phone is very terribly, like, I can't put even like this. How do you say, like, sharing internet. Tomorrow, while getting the new phone is arriving tomorrow, so
Oh, no
tomorrow is
hotspot.
gonna be another day. Tomorrow is gonna be better. Yes, I can't
Okay.
even hotspot now.
All right. No
I
worries.
can't even
I
react
just
with
got a meme up
emojis. I'm
there.
so sad about it.
I'm liking all these little widgets and features we can put. I wrote public goods are good. I put a meme that I made up about, instead of it being let's go, let's grow. And yeah, and then we got your design in the background. So all right. Good luck with stewarding. Much love, guys. GN. Catch you tomorrow.
I love you.
Love you very much. Take
We
care.
love
Good
you,
to see you.
Jimmy. Have some rest,
Thanks, man.
and tomorrow is gonna be another day.
Let's
For
grow.
sure. Hey, fam, I really got to get to work on these voiceovers, which means I need this phone and this computer as well. So I've got to get this done. But it's been an amazing time talking to y'all, and I will definitely catch up tomorrow or later tonight when I get some time on my hands that I can spend and give out to you. So you guys enjoy your day. You're all amazing. Continue to grow.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you for showing up here, and yeah, you're always welcome. And try to just be as much as possible around, because your energy is fantastic, and yeah, we need people like you in this world.
100%, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We go
Uh,
together,
but
mate. We go together or we don't
we
go at all.
grow
And that's how it
together.
works.
You mean we grow together?
That's it. That's it, bro. That's it. All right. I
uh,
love you guys, man. Enjoy your day
have a good time.
or night,
Wasabi,
wherever you're at.
do you want me to be the host? Are you okay? How do you want to handle this?
You talking to me?
Sorry?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah. Take over, like, so I can keep working on the computer. I have a bunch to do. you know.
Okay, yeah, just so just to be sure, like, are you gonna be up until the next 2 hours, or you're gonna sleep in in some time?
Yeah, I'm
Make sure
tired.
you add a
So
second co-host before you guys
Yes.
transition.
Then I'll just get inside the Let's Grow and see you in around 6 minutes.
okay, cool.
Wait, who's gonna
Let
be
me
co-hosting?
send co-hosting to Refi Pangan.
Let's go.
Yes, somebody said something about us. I'm just
Yes,
slowly waking up.
get in the co-hosting so we can do the transition, please.
Ah, okay. Yes.
Cool.
Thumbs up if you listen to me. Okay, I'm in.
But you dropped as a Lucius up here.
Yeah, I'm in as Let's Grow, so Wasabi can leave, and yeah, just waiting for some time.
Okay, but you need to have a second co-host. So why don't you use? Oh, you're saying you don't have a computer, huh?
I can bring
you add
Igli.
him? Okay, cool.
All right, Igwe, yeah, cool. All right, GN guys. GN.
Yeah, we're all set here.
Woo!
Oh, just in case of anything, I'll send you the. I don't know. Actually, never mind. You're all good, I guess, because you have the passwords tomorrow. But I think I already did send you the password. Okay, ciao.
All right. What time is it? Where you're the same time zone as me, aren't you, Central?
Yes, I am. I don't know if I should speak so much now.
Well, I don't hear you speaking at all. What happened?
How can we?
Yeah,
Maybe you
we
can ask
are.
him,
I
and he
guess
will
we
say.
are inside at the same time, so we just.
Oh, both Wasabi and you are speaking at the same time from the Let's Grow account. That's
Sorry. Okay, let me quit now.
Anastasia, you're there behind the refi.
Yeah, hello. I was looking for headphones. Don't hear anybody. Yeah, I'm here now. How are you? How is your night?
Oh yeah, it's going good. Growing good.
Growing good.
So many corrections.
Yeah. Trying to invite more people to today 9UTC space. Trying to bring the Southeast Asia. Let's see. For now, Green Peel Japan really wants to come, but they're traveling today from Istanbul. Maybe I try tomorrow to bring the Green Peel chapters from Southeast Asia. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm sure this week it will be busy. There's going to be a lot of people home for the holidays here too. So
I have energy. I just woke up. I want to talk. You guys maybe need to sleep more. What's going on?
is Suntropic there? Are you there, Suntropic?
I'm here, yes, but I'm muted because I think Wasabi is in the same account. So I just want to make sure that he's going out. Maybe you can tell him that, hey, Wasabi, you can go out if you want.
Yes, I did. I think he knows. I think he's on his way out. So you should be good.
Maybe you can ask Wasabi that he can join as Wasabi just to make sure that everything went smooth.
Okay, maybe Wasabi could just give us a thumbs up or down if they're there, emoji if they're at the account. But if I don't see anything, I'm just gonna assume they're not there. So
All right, then we're in this whole transition. We lost some people, but anyway, it's okay. It's okay. Vulnerable. Okay, Refive. Let me just add. We have 2 co-hosts. Perfect. Let me add just vulnerable communities. I would love to know about your project, vulnerable communities. What's up? How's GG19 going? Tell us about you. I think you're muted. I can't hear anybody. Do you hear me? Do you guys hear me? Yeah, Ili, yes, Refive.
yeah,
Is it true that
yeah,
vulnerable?
we hear you. I don't know if Vulnerable is gonna speak or not. I see them giving
Okay.
emojis
Yeah,
though.
maybe
But
they're
welcome to the
welcome.
stage. If you want to say anything, you can. We're just getting the hour started here. So
Yeah, well, yeah, it's 9 p.m. We're feeling good. We're feeling GG19 rate. Okay, go vulnerable, please.
Yes, a very good morning. Like here, it's 6 a.m. morning. I'm Oscar Martins Kamia, the founder of Youth Opportunities and Talent Uplifting, and as well the founder of Vulnerable UG Communities. Like all of these communities, they base on fundraising for vulnerable people in Uganda. As you know that for us, we come from a third world country whereby we live in extreme poverty and so on. So I think this is where the idea of starting these programs came in. And as so far as UG communities, it has been existing for 7 years. Then Youth Opportunities and Talent Uplifting, it has been existing for 5 years. and still we do have a lot of things that we have been achieving, and we are able to change thousands of youths within Uganda. And as well, we are trying to create some opportunities. And as well, if you can check on my page, you can see some of the testimonies from different communities that we deal with. Because as I already say, that we are like 30 communities in this, with different like activities. Either that we do have communities deal with women, other communities deal with youths, orphans, single mothers. Then we also have young mothers and so on. So yeah, that's all about what we do. And we also deal in art sometimes, but even though it's rare, as you know that in Africa, art is always rare, and still like we normally use art on our halls and etc. So that's all about what we do, and we shall be glad to see some of the donors who are interested in supporting these vulnerable people. As you know that we do have a lot of people behind these projects. Some are street kids and so on. So we shall be glad, and we are committed to be here to move with Grow Life. Thank you.
Thank you for speaking. That's very nice. I think your project is really, really important. I think there's a huge gap in society where everybody is not having the equal benefits of technology, economy, and and social, like uh, I would say social justice. So yeah, it's super good that you're here. Actually, you're a grantee, and it's a great first step to make this happen. Sorry, you were speaking. Say.
Yeah, okay. Okay, like I'm sorry to interrupt you, but back in the days, Impact Market has been funding some of our communities within this organization. But the challenge was these people, they are not educative enough. Like we found some challenges of involving in Web3. As you know, it has been a bit hard for them to manage, ever since they do have used smartphones and so on, and sometimes computers, of which it was a bit expensive also, like finding a mother who can't even afford food for a week for the family, like trying to provide something like getting access to a phone, of which it can cost like uh, 300,000 Ugandan shillings, which was a bit hard. So we decided to look into some other channels, and I think this is where the idea of combining the wallet and etc came in, and all of the association they agreed about this. So Web3 was something that was a bit like hard for each individual or for each beneficiary of this project. Yeah.
Where are you based? Like, where's the project based? Can you tell us a little bit, or if I missed it?
Yeah. Okay. Like the project like bases in central Uganda in a district called Kayunga district. Yeah, it's in a rural area. Yeah, that's where we base like to reach out to a lot of people who is need us. Yeah, but we base in central Uganda, East Africa.
Wow, and all the communities, like the communities you guys are helping and try to like give some support, are based mainly on Uganda, or is it more in other countries, you're focused right now in Uganda?
Okay. Okay. Like furthermore, if I'm to talk about that, so far we based in Uganda, because as you know that like some of the ways we use to like to support these communities, we use three formats. One, we use contribution within these possible communities that we built earlier, whereby they do some investments like in farming, like poultry, like piggery and etc. then those communities, those are the communities that come sometimes to support projects like for the orphans, of which orphans will not be able to invest anywhere. The left kids will not be able to invest anywhere. So those are the communities that come also to support these town communities. And as well, we also involve in fundraising, whereby we like we try to seek for support for some communities, and as well we do in donations, whereby when we contribute, sometimes when like that money that always stay when it's free, that's the money that we always use to donate. So it keeps us to operate within cross areas due to possibilities.
Okay, well, that's really fantastic. Uganda must be a really beautiful country as well. Is where Lake Victoria is, right? I think Igli, you have your hand up.
Yeah, I am trying to find your grant. Which category is it in exactly? Is it Web3 and community?
Okay. Like so far, I'm not connected with any Web3, but one of my partners, like Youth Opportunities and Data Uplifting in short Yoto, it's connected with Impact Market. Empower Her Goal also connected with Impact Market. Like Struggling Woman, as well, it's connected with Struggling Woman. Rural Orphan Charities. It's also connected with Impact Market. Single mothers and orphans are also connected with Impact Market, but as well, my association is the one who recommended those communities to be connected. Yeah, so we are not connected with any Web3. As well, if we can get any who is interested, and when he or she is willing to connect us, so it's also fine. But we are not connected with any Web3 as vulnerable UG communities.
Oh, yes. Okay, thank you. So if I donate to Impact Market, that would be a good route, or any of one of those organizations you talked about, right?
Yeah, okay, okay. Like so far, I think it has been a year without receiving UBI from Impact Market. So we don't know whether that system is still working well, or we don't know. But so far, like people who are trying to reach out to us, they use that locked wallet that we put on or like on our posts. Yeah, when we post, we leave a Cello wallet behind.
What's your name? Can I call you by your name?
Yeah, I'm called Oscar Martins. Oscar Martins.
Oscar Martins. Okay,
Yeah.
Oscar, right? Oscar, I wanted to ask you how did you got into the refi scene? How did you discover Web3 and all these technologies? What's your personal experience? How why you decided to make this project? Tell us a little bit about yourself, and yeah, if you can.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Like for that question. Like for me, I was born in Uganda, and I was raised by streets because I never met my mom. I never met my brothers and sisters. So, like I grew up in a very horrible situation on the streets. So when I grow up, like when I was reaching 15 years, like a certain family loved me, then they decided to adopt me. So like when I faced some life with someone behind me, so it inspired me to at least think about the people that I left behind. So this inspired me a lot, and it made me work hard, and it made me believe that not only like street kids or anyone else, but even someone who can't even afford something to eat, he may also be living the same life. So I decided to deal with such projects, and vulnerable communities was my first project. Then along the way, I decided to also engage another project that used to support youths. And if you go to my bio, you can look at a community called Youth Opportunities and Uplifting. It's also founded by me, and as well on Impact Market, I'm there as a banker, yeah, a mobile banker who provides loan on the ground. So yeah, that's my CV there. What inspired me is like me. I don't know whether my mom is there or my dad is there. So I grew up on the streets. So it inspired me a lot to fight for such souls because I call them innocent souls. Yeah.
Wow, that's a great story, my friend. I'm very, yeah, I'm very grateful to listen to this because, yes, there's a lot of there's a lot of things missing still in this world to be a better place. To be honest, like there's many there's many sad stories. Yes, there's lots of hopeless people, unfortunately, that there's not just a way out. And and I mean, coming from your, like, from your perspective, your reality, your country, and putting all the energy in trying to overcome this, yeah, because also it comes with fears, right? Fears of what's going to happen, like, what shall I do, where shall I go? I'm receiving something decline, co-host. Okay, sorry. Um and it's really inspiring that you decided to yeah, to continue working hard and building things, and look where you are now. You're in a beautiful community, because Let's Grow community is fantastic, but Refi community is super great. I think I've in my personal experience, I've never seen so many people willing to help, so many people willing to be nice to each other. So my friend, you're in a great community, and it's really good that you're here, and yeah, just let's continue growing. It's just about how hard work. People say it's a marathon. It's not a race. It's not about doing it fast and try to make it as fast as possible. Things take time to grow, and it's important
but this technology doesn't really seem any different to me than let's just compare it to like photography and like surrealist photography when or surreal artists when they started to enter the scene way back in the day, and there was a mass opposition to surrealist photographers or artists entering into the same gallery as a artist who was not manipulating their photos or creating art that wasn't realistic. So I would kind of like say it is kind of similar in that aspect, but it's also more of a like a technological tool similar to Photoshop, and I think we should really utilize these tools. And actually, I'm going to share up at the top this resource. It's called Pharma Psychotic, and like this is a resource that has pretty much every sort of AI generating tool that